either have respect, just like kids for their family, they either have respect for their parents or they don't.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have that much respect for your dad is it's admirational and inspiring. And people need to understand that that's not something that you buy. It's not like, I'm gonna buy my son's respect. It comes from leading by example, being there, spending time, showing the way, giving the right philosophies.
That's the key word, respect. Yeah. That's what my dad taught me from day one. Even when I was growing up, Lil Romeo, it's like people wonder why I didn't get in trouble, why people don't bother me. It's like, it's respect. I don't care, I could be in the nicest neighborhood, or I could go to the craziest hood. Like, I'm gonna be able to mingle everywhere because it's just a mutual respect. And I know how to give that to people so they give it back.
What is going on with y'all? This is Clips with Newtral Groundz. And today I'm gonna be talking about Romeo Miller. I realized that I'll do a lot of videos on the son of Juvenile, the son of Soulja Slim. BG Son got something coming up soon. But I never really do nothing about Romeo. And I feel like Romeo doesn't get enough credit. And this is why I'm making this video, to highlight not only his accomplishments, but to talk about why I feel like Master P did a tremendous job when it came to raising Romeo into the man that he is today and equipping him with the necessary skills needed to navigate this world. So before I get into that, I want to just give a quick overview of Lil Romeo for the people that don't know who he is. And after that, I'm going to get right into it. Do you like hearing stories about counterculture, the city of New Orleans, or the music industry? Then why not subscribe to Newtral Groundz for more clips like this one? And don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified when we have more videos. Percy Romeo Miller, born August 19th in 1989, formerly known as Lil Romeo, is an American rapper, actor, entrepreneur, and model. Miller gained fame as a rapper in the early 2000s after signing with No Limit Records. He soon released his debut single, My Baby, in 2001, which went on to be certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. Later that same year, Miller released his debut album, Lil Romeo, which charted on the US Billboard 200 at number 6 and went on to be certified gold, selling over 500,000 copies within 1 month. In 2007, Miller was offered and accepted a scholarship to play basketball for the USC Trojans at the University of Southern California. Miller would play for the team until he was let go before his junior season in 2010. Aside from music, Miller has also worked as an actor, beginning in 2002 when Nickelodeon offered him his own show titled Romeo. The show was successful on the network and went on to run for 3 seasons. In 2011, Miller starred in the film Jumpin' the Broom, and in 2012, he will also star in Tyler Perry's film Medea's Witness Protection. Aside from those 2 films, he's been in a plethora of films lately. He's actually been producing his own movies, and it's a lot of things going on with Romeo. So Romeo is definitely a hard worker. I want to use this video as an opportunity to let people know that raising your kids is very important. Your kids are the future, and we want to make sure that our kids are equipped with the things needed to navigate through this world, because it's a cold world. People are going to do whatever it takes to walk all over you and get over on you. I appreciate Master P for being an example, showing us that you can raise someone to be hardworking, you can raise somebody to be humble, and you don't have to compromise your values or your morals to do it. Now let's get into it. So when I raised the question on did Master P raise Romeo right, a few things came to my mind as far as what I wanted to talk to y'all about. And the first thing that came to my mind was the fact that Master P raised Romeo wealthy, but he didn't raise him spoiled.
You could get it like that, and it could go like that. And I'm always grateful because of where we do come from. My family come from nothing. You know, I think my pops, you look right here, this is history, but we were never supposed to be here. I got cousins that's with their parents, either buried or locked up. So for me, it's always been grateful. I never grew up like the typical young celebrity, child star. You know, I grew up where shit, we'll go out on the road, we'll make a lot of money, but we back in the hood, back in the streets. So I just think I was put in a position where I was able to see a little bit of everything. You know, not just the good, not just the bad, but a little bit of both. And I've always been grateful. As long as I'm here, I'm going to work. Like, that's what I learned. You know, my pop's one of the greatest hustlers out there, and he passed that down to me to where I got to go get it. I got to have $1 trillion. I'm going to go work.
He raised Romeo to have an abundance mindset without having a spoiled mindset, meaning that an entitled mindset. When you look at Romeo's personal Instagram page, you'll see that he's always motivating people. He's always talking about, you know, ways to better yourself, ways to better your mindset. There's ways to progress as an individual. This isn't the typical type of conversation you would hear from someone who's the heir to a fortune. Usually when people are born into money, they're spoiled, they're entitled, They feel like the world revolves around them. And Romeo doesn't give you any of these signs. He gives you a real humble approach. And that's one of the biggest things that I want to commend Master P for when it came to raising Romeo. He raised him with a humble mindset. He understood the value of $1. He understood the meaning of hard work, and he was going to work to get what he needed to get. Master P didn't just give his kids handouts. Of course, he gave them luxuries, things that he couldn't get when he was a kid, but he also made sure that his kids understood the importance of hard work and the importance of value, because the money that Master P made didn't just fall out the sky. Romeo is also a real big motivator in the fitness workout department. He's always working out, giving motivation, letting people know that you could get in the gym and sculpt your body how you want it to be. Romeo focuses on mind, body, and spirit, and this is something that I would expect nothing less coming from the son of Master P. The second thing that I want to highlight is that Master P raised Romeo to be a hard worker. Romeo was doing music, he was doing television, he was doing film, modeling. This goes back to the not having a spoiled mindset, but having a mindset of abundance. And I think it's the Leo in them too as well. Romeo just felt like he can get whatever he sets his mind to, and he sets his mind to a lot of things. So of course he achieves a lot of things. When it comes to working hard, that is not something that you just learn instantly. Working hard is a mindset developed over time. That's something that's a byproduct of successfully raising your kid. Romeo understanding with money in his pocket that he had to work hard to get what he needed to get is not an easy feat. Master P had to really be a real parent and breed that into Romeo in order for him to even have that mindset to take it with him through life. Being a hard worker is learned behavior. It's not something that comes naturally. I mean, for some people it may come naturally, but for the most it doesn't. So we know that Master P taught Romeo how to be a hard worker, and that's something that's really commendable, because we need to teach our kids how to work hard. Things will come easy in this life. Number 3 is that he raised him to be educated. Okay, we rich, cool, but you still gonna go to school. You want to play ball, you still gonna go play ball in school. Like this is not a situation that's gonna change just because we got money. Master P understood the importance of education, because education is what freed him from his circumstances. So of course he's gonna make sure that his children are educated and making sure that they are smart enough to navigate things that come their way in the future, because he's not gonna be there forever. So understanding that education is important, he instilled that into his kids, and that's something that Romeo picked up a lot on, because he actually went to college. He played ball for USC. Now, the fourth thing that I want to talk about, and probably the most important, is he raised his kid to be a businessman. You can't find a business venture that Master P has started where Romeo isn't right by his side.
Rap snack. This is where the real chips at. Told y'all you want to make some real money, get you a brand. We got the best brand in the world right here. Oh yeah.
No limit.
We keep selling and they keep buying.
You make money in our sleep.
Yep.
That's different.
That's how you make money in your sleep, right here. Family business. Get your chips up. I don't need no safe for this.
This is the epitome of a like father, like son relationship. Master P doesn't own a company, but he partnered up with the owner in order to produce Rap Snacks, and they actually just got into over 4,000 Walmarts. That was probably news within the last month that happened. So you always see Romeo right next to Master P when it comes to him doing work and fulfilling things that need to get done. Master P is a firm believer in passing things down to your kids, and he believes in Romeo. He knows the potential that the dude has. Like, Romeo is a hard worker, he's humble, he's smart. Master P knows what he got in his family, and Master P is great at using people to their advantages and playing into their roles. So you always see Master P and Romeo together. They did the Manyatis. That's the new shoe, because he had the whole Gucci, boycott Louis Vuitton thing going on, and Master P was like, okay, we can boycott all we want, but we need some product. So that's when they came to the whole Magnati thing. He designed the Magnatis, which are Italian shoes, and he put that out with Romeo. He's just making sure that Romeo's with him in every step of the way, because you need to make sure that these principles and these values are passed down through your generations to ensure longevity, especially when you have a lot of money, because the easiest way to lose money is to mismanage it. And also with the Big Papa Burgers, there's one of their more recent ventures, and that's in New Orleans. They brought a business down to the home team, because Master P also teaches Romeo the importance of your roots. He moved to California for better opportunities, but that doesn't mean that your roots still aren't in New Orleans. So he makes sure that Romeo understands his roots, understands where he comes from, and in turn that'll trickle down into a generational type of thing. So these are just some things I wanted to highlight with Romeo. Master P, you did an amazing job raising Romeo, and I feel like Romeo has done a great job holding high the legacy that came from you. So what else do y'all want to hear about? I might do a like father like son series when I'm talking about the fathers and the sons. Y'all want to hear that? If so, who the next people y'all want to hear? Do you think Romeo was raised right by Master P? Just let me know in the comments and we can talk about it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'm out.